Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 2022 money and career reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see, Sagittarius, what the tarot has to say. We're going to start with the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. So this is the Four of Wands. Now it's very interesting because there is something that either we have committed ourselves to that it isn't working out, but we kind of feel like, okay, because I said I was going to do this, I'm going to do this. This can also be an energy that somebody else committed themselves to something. We're being pulled into having to help them achieve their dream, or it becoming all our work and they're taking all the credit for it. So be aware of this. It moves us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is listening. This is the throat chakra. We need to listen, not only to what other people are saying, but what our inner guiding voice, what our spirit guides are telling us. Because there is a real sense here of we're hearing so much more than we actually realize that we're hearing. And it's very healing for us. So there's a huge sense of healing coming forward. Spirit is saying, listen. Listen and you will be surprised at what comes forward. You will be surprised at what you hear. It's also a superpower in a world where everybody's talking, everybody's so busy and into themselves. To really listen, to really, have that connection, that is rare. And that's something that's going to make you stand out from the rest, Sagittarius. Now let's look at what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Ooh, goodness. Okay. So, of course, they all fall on the floor. But let's see. How many do we have here? Okay. So let me pick up these cards. You guys get to hear my squeaky floor, which is always nice. Goodness, stuck. There we go. Okay. So let's see what the remaining cards are. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Fantastic. So we're going to turn everything over all at once. Oh, I love that. Huh. That's so interesting. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. You see here. Huh. You're seen. And that is powerful. Okay. So where we are right now, it's the sun. It is the sun. There is beauty. There is brilliance. This is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. It is time to utilize this energy because there's the Midas touch around us. There's a real sense of achieving our goals, getting what we want, being focused, seeing things happening. That's huge. That is huge. I'm so happy for you. Oh my gosh, that's so brilliant. It then moves us to our challenges. And this is interesting because it's the 10 of Cups and they all live happily ever after. Our challenge is to be happy. It's to be content. It's to embrace our beauty. It's to embrace what we want. It's also, I'm just hearing slow down, slow down. There's a real need, and I'm feeling it right in my heart. There's a real need to slow ourselves down, to look at what truly makes us happy, what we deeply desire, where we want to be. And it brings us then to what we're focusing on. And we're focusing on, I just see us burning the candle at both ends. We're focusing on pushing and pushing and pushing. And Spirit's saying, no, it's time to slow down. It's time to also take everything in. Honor our path, honor our past, honor who we are, honor how we've gotten here. And there's a real sense of slow it down and look at you. Slow it down and embrace you. It moves us to our past, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is slowly and steadily and methodically building. That's what our past is. A slow, methodical building towards where we want to be, towards what we desire, towards what we're looking for. There's a real sense of this is what I'm going after. But also our past has been a slow build. So we're kind of frustrated with that. We wanted things to move forward a lot more quickly. But Spirit's saying slow and steady, slow and steady. It brings us to our strength. Our strength is the 10 of Pentacles is just brilliant. So our strength is 10 of Pentacles. We have the sun, which is, where we are right now, that beauty, that brilliance, that vibrancy. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, prosperity, success, bounty, abundance, bounty that lasts for generations. It doesn't mean that, somebody gets to inherit a fortune. What it means is that we leave this earth brighter and better than when we were born into it. And so there's such a power here to us. There's such a knowing and understanding, a vibrancy to us during this time. And this is success. Now, this isn't, millionaire success, though it may be for some, but this is, I'm comfortable. I'm happy. I'm able to pay my bills, put food on the table. I'm able to be contented within my life. And that's what Spirit's saying it's all about. And so there's such brilliance here. Our strength is that connection. Our strength is also, it's so interesting because I'm just, the old man right here. And then you have the dogs and you have the child that are all looking at him. People who are in the day-to-day grind, they're not seeing. There's something that the average person, quote unquote, isn't seeing that we are seeing. And that's one of our skills and our gifts. We need to utilize that. The fact that we can connect dots that other people can't. The fact that we move towards prosperity when others don't. It moves us to our near future. The 7 of Pentacles. Now, I know we're tired of the slow go. I get that from our past, but there's the slow go here as well. Spirit is saying be patient. Your hard work, your dedication, it is paying off. We're also going to have a tendency to throw ourselves into things, to really be dedicated when others aren't. And so we can feel like, wow, I'm doing all this work. I still have all this work to go. And nobody's rallying around me. Nobody's helping me. It's all just on me. So be aware of that, because as we're building our prosperity, as we're slowly and steadily building what we want, there can be a resentment that builds with us. So just be mindful of that. It moves us to our suggested approach, which is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is connecting with the establishment, meaning that we're not going to kind of go against the grain here. We're not going to reinvent the wheel. The wheel is perfectly fine as it is. What we are going to be doing is utilizing that wheel, or, enhancing that wheel in such a way that it is breathtaking. For some of us, that's going to be engineering wise, like we're putting things together. We're seeing the way things connect in a mathematical, scientific, way of being. For others of us, it's that we're seeing connections in stories, in art, in beauty, that we're like, oh, that's what was missing. And we're seeing ourselves, we're understanding ourselves, but we're playing ball in the institution, in the establishment, and we're doing it really, really, really well. So again, this is saying, don't think you have to reinvent something. Don't think that you have to be so abstractly genius that people are like, oh, wow, I never thought of it. No, what you're doing is you're taking an idea and you're applying it in a way that others just didn't look at. Even in design, like let's say you're setting up a shop or a space. It's like you utilize that space in a way that people are like, huh, I never thought of doing that. Or, wow, that really is beautiful, ingenious, welcoming. Now, what we need to know is that there is an energy around us with the Five of Pentacles, poverty mentality. I'm on the outside of wealth, prosperity, success. This has come from our childhood, that we always have, troubles with money when we were growing up. This has come from a relationship. Did our partner always yell at us about money? Where did this come from? Did we have really lean years, struggling years where it was overwhelming and it scarred us? All these things have left us with scars. The scars have come in now, and the scars are there. So we have to say, how is this, stopping me? How is this affecting me? And how can I move forward? How can I be what I want to be? But we need to address the fact that there is something around wealth where we get to a certain point and then it feels like there's sabotage, right? Because there's also a bit of self-sabotage. I can only be so successful and then I fall. Then I have to strive for that again and work so hard. And Spirit is saying here, we're done with that yo-yo effect. We need to look at it, say, I see you. I see the sabotage. I see the hurt. I see the pain. I see this, and I'm not going to be ruled by it. It moves us then to our hopes and our fears. This is a new adventure. This is like, I so hope that I can have this new start. This is a new career. This is a new project. This is a new way of looking at things. This is, a new invention. There is just a sense here of I'm shining. Like I am shining. I need to go and shine. Our fear is that everybody will call us a fool. Everybody will point and they will laugh. Remember, every single hero's journey starts with the person first being considered a fool. For not conforming, for not fitting in, for being different. People mock, people laugh, people, don't understand. They don't need to. You need to. And it brings us then to the potential future. We have the potential in our future to overthink, overanalyze, and really let the spark die. We have to be mindful about that because that can ruin us. The Eight of Swords is being trapped in our own minds and feeling overwhelmed because of it. We need to look at this and say, I see this. I understand this. I'm not falling into this trap. I'm not falling into this future. It moves us to go deeper into the tarot. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Strong Aquarius energy here, just have to say that. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. So we have our past, our present, and our future. So our past is the star, connecting with our dreams, looking at what we want, looking at what we need, and really saying, okay, it's time to shine. But also this is spirit seeing what our soul has longed for and bringing it to the forefront of our thought, our reality. So our dreams play a huge part in our past and what has gotten us to this point. It then moves us to our present, and it's the Nine of Wands. We have to stop listening to everybody else. We need to let our light, our passion, our insight, our ideas shine forward. We need to say, this is who I am, and this is what I need. There's something here where we can feel very overwhelmed. If we listen to too many people pulled in too many different directions, we get headaches. This is going to be at work, so we can find that we always have like a leave or Tylenol or whatever in our bag because we're listening to too many different people. We're taking too many different things on and in, And it's just like it cripples us with headaches. I'm just seeing pain around the head area. And it can be that we say, oh my gosh, these people are pains in the necks and our necks hurt. That type of thing. Be aware of that, because that's going to be really true, especially during this time at work. We need to stop listening to everyone. And we really need to sit there and say, okay, what makes sense? What do I need to know? How do I need to move forward? How do I need to utilize this? Because even if we don't do every single step, like, somebody is saying us to do, is telling us to do, we're going to be like, oh, but it works. Like, this works. And the person's going to be like, this works. That's cool. And it moves us then to our future, which is the Empress. This is the power of creation. This could be, our future is, giving birth to a child, right? Of course. But our future can also be giving birth to an idea, creating something and utilizing it and embracing the spark and like looking at things in such a way. And it's like, I didn't think this was possible. And now because I see that it is, wow is my door opened. There is such a sense here of creative, nurturing energy that we really start to shine. It brings us to our subconscious tarot energy, which begins with the Chariot. And the Chariot is saying to us, utilize, right? Take the reins, look at the questions that you have, and keep on moving forward. Also strong Cancer energy here. So our heart is really going to be involved in everything that we do. It needs to be Sagittarius. And then moves us to our subconscious past energy, and that's the King of Pentacles. Prosperity, success, bounty. We have wishes and we have success. We have people looking at us and being like, wow, I can't believe that they did it. The thing is that we're not looking at ourselves like this. We're thinking, oh my gosh, I haven't made it to like this quintessential, unbelievable spot that I thought I should be at. But people are looking at us and saying, wow, okay, well done. Subconsciously, we are a lot more successful, a lot more powerful than we think we are. It's time to utilize it. It brings us to our subconscious present energy. This is the Seven of Swords. There's sneakiness. Subconsciously, we're looking at the sneakiness. We're looking at the betrayals. We're focusing too much on it. It's weighing us down. We need to be aware of that. It brings us then to our subconscious future energy. And that is the Three of Inspiration, the Three of Wands. There's new horizons opening up. We're seeing new roads that it's just like the dominoes all falling down, right? We're hitting one thing and it's starting to open up a chain of events that we couldn't plan for. And it's awing, it's breathtaking, and it's time. It's time. Subconsciously, we know that it's time. It moves us to our subconscious chakra energy and its rebirth. This is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below our feet. We are being reborn. We are starting to see ourselves. We are starting to look at our power, our insight, and say, yes, there is more to me. It brings us then to our subconscious energy to be mindful of, and this is the Eight of Cups. Emotionally, we're really invested. We need to be mindful of how this is manipulated by others. So the Ace of Cups is saying our heart is in it 110%. And as our heart is in it, people will use that, but also we're going to be a bit too sensitive, a bit too connected, a bit too giving. Just be aware. It moves us now. No, it moves us to the end. It moves us to the end of this reading, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and prosperity of this time. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Sagittarius, and may blessings and prosperity always be with you.